All right. All right. The long-awaited Rhino Rants preseason fucking content. Holy shit. What a fucking season. That's all I have to say. Like, if I had to, like, wrap up this shit, it was a one take, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna look at this shit, and I'm gonna, you know, digest the teams, look over the teams, and come back to you guys with, a proper analysis of this season. Well, I don't do that shit. That shit is for intellects, which I am, but different kind of intellects, I and people don't, they don't view Rhino rants, they don't want real, real content. They want, the fuckery. They want what I really fucking think, and if I was in Contender, what I really would think about, these teams. So that's what I'm gonna give you guys. This is far removed from the spreadsheet content I did with Brian, Talus, Mad Max, Licky the Cow. Those guys are amazing. I fuck with those guys. Obviously, some of them are against the fuckery I do. So if you guys want real content, look at the spreadsheet I posted in ATL content. But this is just straight fuckery. And, let's get into it. Now, if we take a look, hold on, let me just pull this shit over here right quick. Content. Alright. Now, if we take a look at the ATL content I made, with help from Licky the Cow, he made the fucking spreadsheet, because I'm not this, tech, I'm not this tech savvy. But anyways, this is sort of, everyone's opinion on where. Oh, Fred also came for the predictions. I forgot. My fault. This is like the where everyone stands in their eyes. You know what I mean? Now I'm going to give my take. And then we're going to go through the predictions. We're going to go through week 1. You know what I mean? We're going to do all of that. This will be a long content piece. I know, you guys are at work, eating your dinner, eating your breakfast, listening to me. And I thank you for that, I thank you for that. I like to hear, I like to hear what you guys are eating. Hit my DMs. You guys probably have my Discord. But anyways, power rankings. We're just gonna do power rankings first, even though we did predictions first. For the content, we're gonna do power rankings first. Persephone stacked. They're fucking stacked. Honestly, if you guys are facing this team, I can't see a weak point. Maybe what's his name? Fucking. Hold on. Let me just click on this right quick. Prophecy. Is that that's prophecy? Prophecy may be the weakest player on this team, but that's these guys are fucking strong. Talus back to the 4 position. Ban Marana. Get that hero out of here. He will snipe your courier. You will not get anything. Get that guy's Marana out of there. Mango in the off lane. I think this is a greedy off lane player. But I think with the meta right now, it fits him perfectly. Just take a look at his Dota buffs and know it's a ban. Revamp, probably one of the most underrated pos 5s and ever to play in ATL. Used to play in Divine League, apparently got boosted to Divine. Absolutely, he apparently paid someone to boost him to Divine. I'm not 100% sure if that's true. That's what I heard. So this guy is probably an Archon player. So he fell from Divine all the way to Archon. And, I don't know what the fuck this guy's playing, so he's a plus 5. Profanity, I'm a Profanity fanboy. Profanity hit my DMs. I'm probably your biggest ATL fan. And I just think Profanity is a really good player, even though it seems like he's playing on a Smurf account right now. He may be playing on a Smurf account right now. I don't want to call him out. That's my guy, but PL, he's PL spammer. He made, I think his debut 2 seasons ago in ATL, and really shook up the fucking carry scene, in my opinion. No, great fucking guy, great player. And then the captain, Talus Dota. I touched on him a little bit. Marana, ban this hero. Wind Ranger. I honestly think you don't ban Wind Ranger against this guy. Played against him in a pub. Wind Ranger, honestly, pretty trash hero. I just don't think can really do much on that hero. But this will be a greedy team. I'll be interested how they split up their farm priority. But yeah, no, they're my number 1. I actually have them winning the whole league. but I was just bullshitting. I don't really know. I think Cobalt's probably going to take this league pretty handily. They're also stacked, but no, Def is probably the most stacked team on the league, just paper based. If I'm just going off straight paper, I'm taking Death, 4-0 and anyone in a 7-game series. But anyways, Cobalts. A WSS stack. So interesting is I joined Grin this season, and I was never really a fan of WSS because I thought they were a meme org. But no, they're actually really nice. Shout out to Darth Heisenberg. They're actually really cool people. So Gambit. We're going to start with the captain. Gambit. I think he's their mid laner. I don't really know how this guy plays mid. He doesn't really seem like a mid player when you talk to him. He's not cocky. He's not, in your face. He's not really a personality, but I think this guy gets the job done. You know what I mean? He's a solid mid player. And I also don't think, a mid player that was, really in your face like that would fit with this team. If you have, look at guys like Dill, been around the ATL community for so fucking long, and look at this guy's stats. Like, the guy knows what he's doing. He's a good player. Morphling, Jug, PA, Anti-Mage. This guy's a carry connoisseur. And he stood in for me like 3 or 4 seasons ago, and guy would just, he had no idea what we'd run. He had no idea how we draft. We'd give him a hero, and he'd just fucking go crazy. So shout out Dill. I don't know anyone else on this team. I'm gonna check these Dota buffs. Let's see. Anthem. I think this is. I don't actually know what he plays. But yeah, that's my opinion on Cobalts. I think Cobalts has the potential to win. Will they actually win? I don't know. I got Death as stated. I think Cobalts is one of those teams that get deep into playoffs and they just don't have the power to really push through. But no, I'd love to see them. in the finals against Death. All right, Grin Reavers. I love this Grin Reavers stack. This Grin Reavers stack is super slept on. They have everything it takes to win. They have, the flashy mid player in Dream. They have Licky the Cow, a solid offlane player, probably the best offlane player in Contender League, in my opinion. I put Mango right up there also, even though Mango's not really an offlane player. Dream's a carry, my fault. But yeah, Dream's the personality of this team. Probably, in the comms, probably talking the most of out of all the squads. I think they take an easy 2-0 victory over Goat 5. Got Odin, Tasty. Not really a fan of this guy. Dude had a certain dictator as his profile pick for a while. I don't really fuck with him, but he's Odin. Captain Quiz, super cool guy, and I don't actually know this. Is this Malibu Jesus? If it is, yeah, Malibu Jesus. This dude's raw as shit. Best. I'm calling it now. He's the best forward in the league. If you're a 4 in Contender, look at Malibu Jesus for guidance. Guy's a fucking legend. I saw him play once, and I was already super impressed. I think he's gonna do amazingly, like just do crazy things for Contender. So Pot of Envy. I don't actually know much about this Pot of Envy team. Besides, Biggie's the captain. Biggie's been around for a while. And that's literally all I know about this team. Apparently they're good. Apparently, obviously this is the matchup of the week, even though it's 2-0s across the board minus Licky. Do I think they'll stand up to the standards of a top, where do we rank them? A top 4 team? Probably not. I really think this changes next week. I think iBad moves up. I think Go5 moves down. I think a new team takes its place. I'm looking at FOTPIG. I'm looking at Team Hog. And I think a lot of people are sleeping on Solid Bakers. I'll get to that later. All right. Yeah, that's I think Pot of Envy is what can I relate them to? They're just like a team. They're like if you guys remember Virtus Pro, right? Like I don't know what major it was or like what like DPC season it was, but they had Ramses. They had no one. They just didn't provide results. They were just dog shit, gutter, They just constantly got beat by the better teams. They weren't dog shit. They were just a mid team. I give them a 5 out of 10. Just mid. A mid roster, a mid team. I think they're just, they're mid. We'll see what happens Thursday. I may be eating my words. I may be getting added in the Discord. I love that. At me. If I'm wrong, at me. All right. Go 5. So this is Fred's team. Super cool guy. It's crazy when you talk to people over voice. you get a different impression on them when you talk to people over voice, over text chat, because I come off as hostile in the text chat, and Fred was sort of rebuting a lot of the shit I said, and I talked to him in voice chat, and he's a super cool, down to earth guy, and knows a lot about Contender League. Maybe one of the better captains in Contender League. If I need to make tier lists, I will. Fred, guy was pulling out stats out of his ass like crazy in the content. Now, this guy right here, Timbu Horan, I don't want to put too much pressure on his head, but this guy is cracked. I think you see him, he's playing normals. He can't play ranked. They're sandbagging for the 82L. I'm kidding. But no, this guy is he's really good. I think he's one of the better players in Contender for surely. I played a game. I think I watched 2 of his games, and he's just running kids over constantly. Fred's in the off lane this season. I'm interested how he captains the team in the off lane. I've tried multiple times. It worked well for me, but on me. He's playing Razor, Bristleback. He's putting up numbers. He's putting up stats. Be on the lookout. Maybe a top 3 offlaner Contender. I don't want to go too far. I don't know anyone else besides Licky, Mango, and Fred. I don't want to go too far, but I don't know who I don't know anyone else on this team. If anyone stands out, if I missed anyone in this content, I'll be doing this weekly. So please, DMs are super important. Please let me know in the DMs. If I'm missing out on any of these star players. Next, all right. To round out the power rankings, we have IBAD. IBAD, shout out Mad Max for this averaging system that I'm truly against. I think it's utter dog shit. But that's how you have players like Insane Chaos playing in Contender League this season. Literally Insane Chaos playing. Let me just repeat that for the people who didn't fully understand what I just said. There's Insane Chaos playing in Contender Division. We'll move past it. I won't be too salty. Mad Max currently sitting at Legend 2. I think he's trying to go for level 25 on Mars. This guy's just a solid offlaner. He has like a 3 hero pool. If you ban the heroes, he's really not viable. No offense, Mad Max, but that's, everyone knows. I don't actually know anyone else on this team besides Insane Chaos and Mad Max. Orpheus. This looks to be their carry. Is this their carry? Interesting if it is their carry. Interesting. And then I think to round down the average, they have a pause 5 Crusader. So I would definitely, everyone's looking at Mad Max, everyone's looking at Insane Chaos on this team. I'm truly looking at Insane Chaos. I think if Insane Chaos has a bad game, this team is nowhere near the top of Contender. Nowhere near a contender in Contender. Alright. Now we'll just run it down. Warzone base Sabres. We have Stardust, Darthwalker. I think this team's been around for a while with pretty mediocre stats. 1-1 Fellowship of the Ping, which is the Archon team currently. 2-0 Helmets On. Nothing crazy. Getting 2-0 by PZR. 1-1 for Slavic Bakers. I think this team's just a mid team. I'm gonna be honest. This team's no one's radar. I think it may be the worst team in Contender. Prove me wrong, I guess. I don't really know anyone on the team, but just looking at these stats, like 1-1 Mary Todd Lincoln, like these stats are just mid. They're just mid stats. Lost Generation. Do I know this guy? Hold on, I think I know this guy. I don't know this guy. And I don't know. They're playing the new team. They're playing the team that was in intermediate. I don't really know where to put them or where to place them. They are, they're the unknowns of the team. They have no results. They have nothing to prove. They're just, maybe a stack that just wants to have fun. I'm not 100% sure. Team Dissonance. Don't know anyone on this team either. They're one of the new teams that, want to prove something. I think this is the team with 2 Ancients and everyone else is, like, low legend, right? I don't know, it's 1 Ancient, everyone else is Crusader. No, 2 Ancients, Crusader, 1 Legend, and then like a Guardian. Yeah. So this team, I'm pretty sure is gonna get smacked around pretty heavily just because they got average fucks. Like they may get smacked around. I don't know. Looks like this guy plays mid and carry, and then the other Ancient. Is what this guy? Yeah, this guy plays mid. I want to say he plays mid. They have pretty garbage win rates together, so yeah, I don't expect this team to go really anywhere. Um, all right, Pot of Envy. I talked about that team. How about Grim Reavers? PZR, they're back. Backyard Sluts, Sides. Jamie plays games. I'm excited to see this team. Really, I think this team is they are definitely in contention to be on the power rankings in one of the weeks. Sixth, fifth is where I'm probably gonna looking to be talking about placing them. I don't see them much higher than sixth or fifth. I think 1, 2, 3 are pretty solid. I think Death, Kobolds, and Reavers are definitely the strongest teams in Contender. But no, I definitely see PZR. They're always a high mid team. So yeah, probably like top upper half of Contender. Definitely makes a little playoff run. But I definitely don't see them winning the thing at all. FLTP International Garbage. So this is Gray Bush Stack, Mass and Beer. Shout out Mass and Beer. Shout out the simps out there, bro. I fuck with y'all heavily. Yeah. So this guy just doesn't play Dota. Silent. Do I know this guy? This is so they're two ancient. It's Gray Bush. I think he's Archon. Yeah, Archon 3. So they're two ancient Archon. Crusader. Yeah, so they're two ancient Archon, Crusader, and this guy's what Archon. Yeah, so this team, I'm pretty sure two of their cores are ancient. They could definitely make a run. They could definitely make a run. If I look at the contents, yeah, so there's 2-0 for FLTP first team Hog, and I think that's probably what I would go for 2-0. And having two ancient cores is nothing to slouch at. The ancient cores will most likely carry and sort of like communicate or you lead their teams in Contender, I think. Did I go over Pot of Wraith yet? Mr. Burrito's team. This is again like let me see. Do we just not have them here? They just get put in today. They probably just got put in today. We did content a little bit ago. Who are they playing? They're playing WIB Sabres. I would just assume it goes 1-1, maybe 2-0 Pot of Wrath at most. Team Hog. I don't know anything about this team. I think in the content we were talking about this may be. So this guy's name's Taints, Juicy Panda, Ancient One, Admiral Stupid, Ancient One. So these guys are probably Archon and Crusader. Yeah, Crusader 1 and Archon. Yeah. So it seems like people are doing the 2 core, and then your 5 is like a Crusader, and then you have an Archon off lane and Archon plus 4. I'm interested to see how it goes. I think I got was that Team Hog I just went over? Who did I just go over there? Yeah, Team Hog. So I think Team Hog. I think 1-1 ties probably. They're literally the same player matchups. So rank wise, a 1-1 is probably preferable. Maybe I don't know how long they've been playing together, so I can't really go into depth there. PSGS, Jamakin's team. These guys put up results every year. They actually 2-0'd WSS Kobolds, and they play. Oh, they just got put on the schedule. So the Rosalers and Seekers. These guys have been together for a while. I'm a fan, dude. I'm a fucking fan of these guys. I am a fan. I fuck with Yuki no Gucci for surely. Johnny Magic. This guy's, these guys are, solid fucking players. I think this could be game of the week right here, or like a game to watch. Definitely not game of the week. The game to definitely watch if you have time. These guys, it's gonna be a good game. These guys have been around for a while. Jamakin, and the names have been around for a while also. So definitely gonna be a good time. I probably have 2-0 ROT. Let's see here. I went over that. Go 5. I think I went over that. Illegal. So that's a new team. A new team. A new team. I think they have. Do they have one ancient, or is it like super low ranks? Archon, Legend 5. Excuse me. Crusader. Ancient 1. So they have an Ancient 1 mid laner. Dude, mid's gonna go crazy in Contender. No, this team definitely is off everyone's radar, and I think that's scary. This team, the build-up as the team doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, and Licky actually has 2-0 illegal. Bry Guy has 2-0 illegal. I think a 2-0 illegal is definitely nothing to, I don't think that's out of the picture just yet. I think if I'm playing illegal, I'm sort of scared. They look good on paper, so hopefully they can prove to carry on results, and that's the Contender rants. Players, I wanted to make a player list. If you're new to the league, tier list of players that will probably come out week 2, just so I can go off a little bit of results. But I would be looking at Licky the Cow. I'd be looking at Gambit. I'd be looking at Dill. I'd be looking at Mango, Talus, Profanity. I know those teams. So the issue with these super teams and the issue with all these Contender teams, I don't know everyone. But Yuki no Gucci's definitely up there. I'm gonna be forgetting some people. Fred is definitely up there. Timbu Horan is definitely up there. I can't really put a tier list together yet, but yeah, that's probably my list. But yeah, that's Contender's fucking packed. If you guys, I can't say it enough. It is fucking packed. I wish I could watch, most of these games. I think some of these games are just pure trash. I won't call out the games, but but that's like maybe 2 games that are trash out of a lot of these fucking games. Like, look at this shit. It's gonna be interesting. The fucking playoffs are gonna be mad interesting. Because 80 notably, regular season doesn't mean shit, but now regular season actually means shit because not all teams make playoffs. So I expect you guys to get fucking scrappy. Bring out all the stops. And yeah, fucking this has been a Rhino Rants week 1 of maybe I'll do it every other week because I think every week is sort of crazy. I don't really want to be talking to you guys that much. But yeah. Go fucking hit that subscribe button, like the video, share it with your mom, your friend, her dad, the mailman. Go crazy. And I'm out.